Whoops, what is this? Hey everyone, it's been a while, and I was gonna wear my glasses, but I'm changing my mind only because it's reflective and it's stupid. So, hold on a second. Yeah, I have glasses now. That's a bit new. And sorry that I haven't been on here in like ages. Yeah, I'm just gonna make you get really close to my face. I'm getting so used to wearing glasses now that when I take them off, it's kind of weird. So hi. I haven't made a video in a long time. There was a little bit of an issue with my YouTube account, so I had to fix that up, and yeah. So what's up, Scar? What's up, Scar? What you doing, Scar? So I thought I'd talk about some things that are on my mind. A lot of not so nice things have happened. On the 7th of this month, of November, we had to put one of our dogs to sleep. And he's been with us since I was 9-10 years old. Yeah, I grew up with him, and it was an impossible choice to make because the situation in itself was impossible, and it's really hard. Wyatt was his name. Is his name. And it's been a really in the very beginning, the transition was so hard, because there's this void, but I guess like over time you kind of learn to accept this void, and he's one of the last things I think about before I fall asleep, which may explain why I'm having such a rough time sleeping now. It's really weird, because for forever I would always be worried and anxious and nervous that something would happen to him, so I didn't sleep well at night. And so now that he sounds so kind of selfish, but now that I don't have to worry about him being in pain or something going wrong anymore, I've been sleeping longer periods of time, but it still takes me a long time to fall asleep now. I'm not going to explain exactly what happened because it's still really raw, and it's one of those things that you think you would never actually have to say out loud. So I still cry and blubber when I explain it, and I'm not going to do that, because like I said, it was an impossible choice, and I didn't like the idea of having to play, as some people will put it, playing God, but kind of what, Scar? The ball's right there. Hit the ball. It's right there. There you go. Okay. My dog, well, one of our dogs, Scarlet. This is Scarlet. Hey, girl. She snorts. And she snores. It's really funny. In the middle of the night, you hear, and it's just like, and it's her. Rah, 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 rah. She's the kind of dog that likes to squeal and make like inverted snorting, growling noises because she's a freak. Get it. Ooh, you almost biffed it. You almost did the splits. Anyways, back to Wyatt. He has a spot in the house now. I've kept a candle lit for him every night. Every night. But, I still feel like there's something, I mean, of course when I say that I feel like there's something missing, it's obviously him. But I feel like there's something more I could do. It's kind of, I don't know. If you guys have any ideas about, like, you know, honoring pets and stuff like that, let me know. Sorry. Scar, go lay down. Go over there. Go lay down. Go lay down. Yeah, so that's been really hard, and the Scarlet and, well, we have a lot of dogs, but 3 of them in particular have noticed. Really? I'm not gonna, there's not enough room in my room to throw this. She caught it. But yeah, so that happened, and, yeah. Moving on to something else. Got glasses. The optometrist people said you don't have to wear them all the time. Basically, what my issue is, I don't have horrible eyesight. I'm not as blind as a bat, but for the past, geez, I don't know how long, I've had an issue with seeing things clearly far away. I'm not saying that everything's a complete blur, but things are kind of fuzzy, and it has gotten worse with reading, like, street signs and crap like that. So, the prescription that I have is itty bitty. Like, it's totally not, like, necessary, or I'm in dire need of this prescription. But it has helped a lot. And the day that they called me in to say that my glasses were done, I walked in, and I was, like, dinkering around as immature people would with, like, the fake samples, you know, and just shoving them on my face because that's what I like to do. I'm weird. And the guy brings out my glasses, and I have 2 pairs. I have one that is just regular, no tint, whatever, for me, for when I drive at night. And then the other one, a pair of prescription sunglasses when I drive during the day, because for the most part, unless it's dark, like it is today with rain, I wear sunglasses when I drive all the time until it's night. And I didn't think about the fact that when he handed me these glasses, that they were my prescription glasses, because I was just playing with the non-prescription ones. So I shoved the sunglasses on my face, and I was like, you know, like, freaked out, because this guy, like, my eyes were all like, nah, you know, and just, woo! And, I was, like, trying to, like, focus on the guy's face, and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Your face is so clear." And he, like, laughed at me, but it's true. Like, I could see every, like, kind of detail on his face. I could see, like, straight lines, that weren't fuzzy. I didn't have to focus really hard. But what I didn't realize was that when I would walk out, and it's taken me this long to even figure this out, that when I looked down at my feet, I made the mistake of looking down at my feet, and everything kind of went like, ooh. Like, I felt like I was 3 feet tall for some weird reason. So my depth perception was, like, horrifically off. And that, I felt really sick after realizing. Scar, can you please lay down? Scar. Okay, Scarlet, lay down. Lay down. Scar, lay down, seriously. Come on. Lay down. Sorry, she's like, throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball. No, no. Hey. Okay, now lay down. Are you standing on it? Okay, now she's just gonna be hunting for it. And so, yep, lay down. Ah, ah. Thank you. And so when I was like walking out of the store, and you know the doors go poof, everything that I was seeing seemed like I had to take giant steps, you know. So I'm like, you know, looking really weird, and people walking past are like, "What's wrong with her?" You know. And it was really bad for a while trying to get that depth perception thing figured out. But then I realized a couple of days ago the reason I felt, even though now it's gotten better, it's not so noticeable to me now. The reason that I feel like I get really short is because when I throw my glasses on, everything kind of comes forward. It brings everything closer. So when I look at my feet, everything goes kind of like this. And so that's why I feel like I get a lot smaller. It's really weird. So again, this is my first pair of glasses, so I didn't know what to really expect. Other than the fact that it's helped my driving, so that's nice. In a couple of weeks I have finals. Yay, whoop-de-doo. You know, this is actually the kind of the bigger thing that I wanted to talk about, because I was thinking about this morning while I was asleep. It's kind of weird. Was it? Yeah, it was yesterday. There was another school shooting at Florida State, and you guys, I don't know how people's hearts can keep breaking like this. I really do not. It's astounding to me. It really is, and I don't like the fact that people just are kind of becoming numb to this. I don't want to call it a phenomena, because that's kind of adding this type of like positive connotation to it, but it is, because I mean it's not positive at all. It's tragic, and it's Scar. Lay down. Thank you. It's really heart-wrenching and horrific, but it's happening so often now. And I have a video that I made months ago when the Seattle Pacific shooting happened, and a couple of my friends go to that school. You know, it's so, even though I haven't read the context of there was a stabbing at Linfield of a student who died. I don't know the context of that story really, so I don't know if it's like an isolated incident to the city of mass school shootings or not. But you know, that's like a parade of death twice in a month already. And you know, there was the high school shooting in Washington. Just, it keeps going on, and I don't like the idea of people becoming numb to the fact, because it's something that we can't just shake off. It's just going to keep happening, sadly, and I don't understand why it has to happen, which it doesn't have to happen, by the way. It does not have to happen. Why people are choosing to make these god-awful decisions. It's painful, and I don't know. I mean, you know, it's awful when it comes to the point where it's safer to walk into a store or a bank or a hair salon, or you know, like even a Starbucks. That's safer than going to school. And you know, all these students are going out trying to do something with their lives, to prolong their life, to make their life, not prolong their life, but you know, make it happy, make it fruitful, make it valuable. And we can't even do that feeling safe anymore. It's unfathomable, that's a hard word to say to me. And I don't get what runs through people's minds that think that, no, what they're doing is justifiable or whatever. And it's awful, and it makes me really uncomfortable going to school. It does. I don't like the idea. I don't stick around. And it shouldn't be that way. It should never be that way. And no, I don't know. I can't think of it. I mean, unless you're installing like metal detectors in every building in the school, um, there's not really a way to fix this. And even that probably won't fix it, it makes me really sad. It's awful. And thankfully with the Florida one, even though I haven't looked today to see if there was any updated information, from what I read yesterday, that 3 students were wounded, none had died yet. But there was like a firefight between the campus security and the gunman, and they shot him down, which, good for them. But yeah, you guys, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And when I was sleeping this morning, I kept thinking to myself, what kind of a world are we in where people have to worry that they might get shot down the next day? We live in a world, and I guess I'm blessed because I am able to sleep, sort of, at night. But that doesn't mean I sleep without worry. But there are, people around the world that can't even afford to sleep at night because, for fear of being attacked. What kind of a world is this? We need to be able to be in a place where, is it so much to ask to live in a world where we can sleep without fear of being attacked? I don't know. It doesn't seem like asking all that much, but apparently it is. And I'm not sure why my speech pattern is sounding like that. Sorry. Sounds a little bit European. I was watching like old reruns of Craig Ferguson last night, so that might be where that's coming from. But you guys, it's really saddening. And as a student, every day I walk to my classes or I end up on campus, it's taking a risk. And the risk shouldn't be life. It should be, oh, I didn't finish my assignment, and so I might get a bad grade, or, oh, I have to see this guy and go on a blind date and I don't know if he'll like me. Like risks like that, not, oh, I'll go to my classroom and maybe a gunman will show up and shoot up the building. That's not the risk we should be having to worry about. So there's that thought. Yeah, I don't know. a lot of things are going to shit right now. But hopefully, winter break will be good. I have to find a job. Woo! Because I'm transferring schools again. What's that scar? What's that? Oh. What? Yeah. And you know what else I realized? I'm really shitty at talking to a camera just because I still feel like I'm talking to people. I'm not good at making eye contact, and I have known this for a while. So, hello. Yeah. I hope everybody else is doing well. I mean, no! Scar! Okay, lay down. Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Can you get it? Good girl, Scar. I threw it and it was kind of like in this really, oh no. Maybe she can't get it. It got stuck in this really kind of ugly, hard nook to get out of. Oh, but she got it. Good girl. Okay, now lay down. Lay down. No, I don't. It's pouring outside, and she wants me to go outside and throw the ball for her. But if I do that, her feet are just going to be like, muddy monster. And I can't throw the ball in the house because she'll run and scratch up the wood and, like, run into things and, you know. Yeah. By the way, this is what I look like without makeup. I don't know if I've ever done a video without me wearing makeup. Yes, I have. I see one. But yeah. This is what I look like without makeup. Sorry, my eyebrow went kind of crazy. Ta-da. I've thought about, if anybody has, this is more positive than just a question, has really pasty skin like me. As you can see, I am horrifically white. I am, like, blinding people. If anybody has makeup tips or makeup that they use that is good for really fucking white people like myself, I know tequila does, let me know what you use. With that being said, I guess I'll say, with that being said, my skin crosses the fine line between when it becomes too greasy, I break out, but I also have a fine line of it becoming way too dry, and I break out. So, if you guys have, like, the sensitive skin for pasty people makeup, let me know. Also, any idea, yeah, you know what, the ladies here that are watching this, any ideas for good makeup tips for me, or what you guys think would look good? I don't know. I like messing around and being artistic with makeup and trying new things. I've had a rough time with making my eyes kind of pop. They're not really, like, poppy, not really poppy eyes. I don't know. Things just don't really stay around my eyes. And, you know, they're... in certain lights, I believe that they're like a really dark hazel. They don't look like that right now at all. But when certain lights hit them, they become green or yellow or, you know, whatever. And they're like 3 rings of colors in my eyes. And depending on what makeup I wear makes them bright or dark. So, I've been doing like a... kind of like a light goldish orange thing on my lid, and then I've had like a what is it, NYX or NYX pink kind of like jumbo pencil thing that I've been putting. Scar, lay down, seriously. Ooh, ricocheted. Okay. And all this stuff, and that's been looking good. I've had like a little layer of like lilac on my crease, and so that kind of makes my eyes pop, but that's like the only thing I've gotten so far that makes it pop. All my friends are like, do the pink and brown, because that's kind of a classic look. I've been sometimes doing purple, sometimes doing blue, which is kind of weird, makes my eyes go wha-bam. Yeah, any tips or advice on that, or what you guys think would look good? Awesome. Like I said, hope everyone is doing well, and sorry this is such like a downer video. I don't have a lot of great things to talk about right now. But if I do, I'll let you know. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I wanted to talk about? Oh, okay. Really stupid, but I'm gonna share. I've never liked Taylor Swift. I will say didn't like her old stuff. I think she was trying really hard to be country, and her nasally voice just did not do it. However, I am a big fat fucking fan of 1989. I think the pop thing is her niche, and if you guys haven't listened to her, then you should. Jamming out.